8 minutes now to go to 8 o'clock. There's a little boy, he's 13 years old. His name is Adrian Manning, who will go to any length in search of his popularity. At some points, taking many risks. It's a book. Don't take it to be a true story. It's a book written by Mario Herbert. Mario, good morning to you.
Hi there. Good morning to you too, Pearson.
Good to see you, Mario. Adrian at Large is a book that you have written out. I want to break the front of the book right away so people can see what we're talking about, the risks to which Adrian will go. Look at Adrian hanging out the door on turbulence, bridge down seats and running. We're going. Mario, this is the graphic alone grabs your attention for this book. Talk to me about doing it in this way.
Well, I have always found that making things that are based upon real life, it helps persons to readily relate to it. So it was very important that when you see the book, that it screams Barbadiana to you. So yes, please. That's why
Uh-huh. So
it
this
has gone in that route.
So this little literally in that route. So this little 13-year-old boy, Adrian Manning, you knew him?
No, I
It
don't know
wasn't
him.
you.
He is a fictional character. However, as well, I have always found that real life situations are intriguing enough that they can form a really nice fiction basis. So there
Hmm.
is a little truth that is mixed into everything you will read in this book.
Uh-huh. So this little boy took some incredible risks. What are some of those risks and what are some of the outcomes having taken those risks?
Well, he boards the ride, as we would say, and that doesn't work out too well. I'm sure anyone that has had those days in school that has caught the ride upon their route would kind of get a ready understanding of the things that Adrian would have experienced. That if it is not a thing one is used to, the whole experience can be quite overwhelming.
Hmm.
Um, yeah, he tries to also impress his friends later in the book by crossing the Constitution River, and I'm sure anyone um, that has lived here long, they would remember that you were once able to actually cross the river behind the hospital.
Hmm.
It wasn't exactly a place that was meant for you to cross. So, especially if it rained, it could be dangerous. So
Yes.
that also happens. But I would say ultimately, his largest risk is his mother, because once again, I'm sure anyone growing up in Barbados knows that one's mother finding out about the things one has been up to uh, is is really a
Yeah.
really big risk,
It's the
and he
worst
has
prison
one of
sentence you
those
could
mothers.
find. The
Yes,
worst prison sentence you could find, mommy finding out. And so
yes,
it's one of those books where you see yourself through the character, Adrian Manning, but you see the solutions as well as a young teenager. So this book then is a good read for teenage boys, you suspect, or any teenager really.
any teenager. I have worked with teens. This is 12 years now with the It's for Teens camp that is run by the Community Development Department.
Hmm.
And in telling tales, I found that the kids were like always extremely engaged. That is boys, girls. So they really fueled me that I needed to get these in print,
Yes, yes.
and I have tried out the print also on them, and they have responded extremely well. So I wouldn't say gender is a thing,
Right.
but 13 to 18, I can guarantee you, your child, even if they aren't big readers, they will read this entire thing in a day. I can guarantee you that.
And this is only a first part of so many more to come. Where can we get a
Yes,
copy
it
of
is.
Adrian at Large? Where can we find it?
All right. On shelf right now, Daya's Bookstore, Independence Square.
Mm-hmm.
And coming on stream will be Diana Dash.
Okay.
There should be on stream this week.
Right.
And you will also be able to obtain it anywhere books are sold on the World Wide Web.
Right. So
So
Amazon for
so
sure.
you can also do that. Yes, please.
All right. It is such a wonderful book. And it's so good that you're writing. Is this your first attempt at writing and producing a book? Publishing a book?
Yes, it is. Yes, it
Well
is.
done, well done. You've taken it by the horns and you've ridden this bull very well. Well done, Mario Herbert. I'm looking forward to even more in the series. This is only one of the 4-part series that you're producing. And something tells me it's not just going to be excellent reading, but it's good advice. And I hope that you become a very successful author in all of this as well, and that you learn from it too yourself. Mario Herbert, thank you for joining us this morning.
I thank you so much.
You are very welcome. That makes a really good book, for real. Adrian at Large, a story of Adrian Manning, who's a 13-year-old. It's great reading for any teenage child, male or female. You see yourself, and in seeing yourself, you also see and hear the voice of Mummy, even though you don't see her, and you know full well what you're doing wrong and what you ought to be doing right. And that's what makes it such an interesting teaching tool. So get it today. He says it's at Days Bookstore for sure. You can get it there. It's available online for sure, and some other places very soon. We'll be making that book, access to that book, available. So Mario Herbert is his name. The book is called Adrian at Large. Get it today.